There's a question about the Buddhist meditational deity Chinnamasta. Well, I'm just not really the person to ask about this topic. I've not really studied Chinnamasta at any length. I've only read a few of the shorter Tibetan texts. I don't even recall if I've ever even seen a Sanskrit text, a Buddhist Sanskrit text. But Chinnamasta is related to Vajrayogini. Actually, she's referred to often in Tibetan as Dorje Pakmo Uchema. So the Varahi-headed Vajra goddess with the severed head. Now, whether or not I've ever seen a sow head or a pig head on top or to the side of Chinnamasta's, I can't recall. So I'm not sure about this reference to Vajra Varahi Chinnamasta. But I think we can just, anyway, we can accept that we're referring to the same Vajrayogini figure of the severed headed Vajrayogini Chinnamasta. So it comes out of the Chakra Samvara cycle of Tantras, and it is the mantra, the physical form, the meditational composition, how it's laid out, is all following Vajrayogini and Chakrasamvara models. Now, in terms of studying Chinnamasta, we've already done a book review on Elizabeth Bernard's book, which is really quite excellent. Everything that we can generally say is in there, and she's done a wonderful job. But there are study topics that are important. And the first is, well, who is this Buddhist Chinnamasta? And secondly, who is the Chinnamasta that belongs to the 10 Mahavidyas from the Shakta religion of Hinduism? Then we have, well, what are the iconographic variations of Chinnamasta? Because we do have texts which describe her as red in color, but we have other texts which describe her as yellow or orange in color. So what is the difference between these texts? And then lastly, the fourth study topic is, what are all the different lineages of Chinnamasta, and not just the Buddhist lineages? What are the Shakta lineages, and how do they relate? And how are they different? I think one of the earliest references to Chinnamasta in Buddhism, of course, is the Mitra Yogin, and he was active from the 12th to the early 13th century. So that's pretty early, and it's a lot earlier than what we would think of the 10 Mahavidyas of the Shakta religion. So in terms of studying Chinnamasta, there are these four main points to consider: the Buddhist form, the Shakta form, the iconographic variations, and the lineage variations. These, I think, are the key topics that need to be explored for understanding and learning more about Chinnamasta. So don't forget, you can press the like button, you can subscribe, you can join HAR on Patreon, and you can also go to the homepage of Himalayan Art Resources, and you can make a donation, because we are a not-for-profit 501c3 in the United States, and we survive on your donations. Nothing happens without your donations. You keep the electricity on.